Greetings, travelers, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Chrono Trigger presented by Draco Breach. Last time, we made it to 12,000 BC, and kind of need to figure out what's going on. So, this is kind of an interesting spot for 12,000 BC. Let's find out what's going on here. As we are transported upwards into the sky. So kind of interesting. We don't want to go here yet. We're just kind of looking around. So first, let's go to Enhasa. And I may be saying that wrong. Welcome to Enhasa in the magical kingdom of Zeal. We find the truth in the bliss of sleep. Dear me, and who might you be? This is the eternal kingdom of Zeal, where dreams can come true. But at what price? What strange visitors! Welcome to Zeal. This is part of a dream. Is this part of a dream? Queen Zeal rules our magical kingdom. She is without peer in beauty and greatness. The queen has given us everything. After the king died, she nurtured magic which has advanced the kingdom. I am a butterfly. Am I a butterfly dreaming I'm a man? Or a bowling ball dreaming that I'm a plate of sashimi? Never assume that what you see and feel is real. Ah yes, sashimi. I'm gonna have some for lunch. Do you believe in fate? Which means our lives are all predetermined. So, I'm going to show you both yes and no. So, you're a believer. Yes, it is useless for us to fight destiny. And no such thing as fate. You're right. We're the masters of our own destinies. Speaking of which, I believe there may be a doorway of destiny somewhere around here. That's an interesting idea. Truth exists in dreams. Herbal tea, crystals. Okay, this book, I believe. Yes, that should be yes. No. Yes! The city of Kajar, where they study magic, lies on the edge of the western continent. The airship Blackbird is kept there. The Queen has sealed the elemental weapons in the North Palace. You can see its entrance on the northern continent, but no one is allowed there. That looks familiar. I'm Doreen. Seek the hidden path and open the doors of knowledge each in turn. Interesting. So we have been told that there is something hidden here, and that we must open the portals of knowledge in the correct order. What could that mean? I'm giving you a hint. I'm doing it. The door to the North Palace is sealed with a mysterious energy. Even we, the Enlightened Ones, cannot open it. And they have some pretty basic stuff here. Nothing really to write home about. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I do... No, Mist Robe is actually better. Mist Robe is actually better. I think I'm fine with the setup for now. Yeah, I think I'm fine for now. Hey, what's wrong? You have something to say? What's wrong with him? What a weird kid. The black wind howls. One among you will shortly perish. Hey, explain yourself. What? What? And out of the blue like that? Chrono, this is kind of creepy. It's only a bad joke. It's unscientific. And of course, who's in your party will determine what is actually said there. I wonder what's inside the North Palace. I bet there's a key to it in the palace, but entry is strictly forbidden. That should be next. The Queen's Palace is at the center of Zeal. From there, she protects the entire world. That's why we can sleep our days away. This is a spring of recovery. Heal your mind and body here. So yeah, free recovery. And finally... or not. Okay. I thought it was water, wind, fire. I did something to disrupt that, didn't I? I did it in the right order, but something happened? I don't know what would have happened to interrupt that sequence. I can't explain that. I don't know what happened to interrupt that sequence. Anyway, go down here. Okay. Okay. The Guru of Reason is gone. Challenge me? Yes. Okay, here we go. This is difficult for a very good reason. First of all, 3 of these news will hit you and reduce you to 1 damage, and can only reduce you to 1 damage. They'll do between 0 and full max health minus 1 damage to whatever character they hit. The other 3 news only ever deal 1 damage. So, we want to kill them as quickly as possible. And honestly, Luca is actually a bad. Can I not? Yes, I can. Luca is honestly a bad idea for this fight because she does not have Fire 2 yet. But I do want to try to build up her. Seriously, all 3 of you went for Chrono. That's kind of hilarious. I want to build up her TP. So that she can get Fire 2 quickly. And this fight is going to help with that. Wait, what? Oh. I'm going to risk it. Because worst case scenario, I just use a revive. There we go. That was easier than my practice file. Because Luca actually hit the 3 on the bottom rather than the 2 in the corner. Now, as you saw there, you only got 90 tech points despite the fact that you fought 6 news. This battle is unique in that it'll only give you 90 TP. It will not give you 30 TP per new. You're strong. Take this. And a magic tab. And a speed tab. I'm still trying to decide who to use those on. Because I know how stats will end up in this game, it actually does make it a little bit difficult to decide. And the only reason that battle is hard is because of how, how quickly those news can decide to make the battle go a very different way. And if you do not get... Right, there's nothing here. And if you do not get your attacks off in a certain way, the news that can do 1 damage will have their way with whatever characters got reduced down to 1 damage. So, yeah, just keep that in mind. Okay, so... there's 2 places to go. The place with the... well, there's 3 places to go. The place with the least amount of stuff to do is Blackbird. Who are you guys? Everything's okay with the Blackbird? Everything's A-okay, Sir Dalton. Of course it is, you idiot. Hey, you. What are you doing there? Aha! It was true then. You're the ones the prophet said would come and cause trouble. Let's see how you handle this little situation. I didn't think they'd make it so easy on me. Huh. And he just walks away. The Blackbird's a symbol of how advanced Zeal's culture is. And that's all the guards will say. And that little scene is the only reason to come here. You can actually miss that scene, which is kind of interesting. This is the magical city of Kajar. We do experiments for the Queen. Your power differs from ours. In you, I sense a strange aura of kindness. Okay. Combine the ancient rainbow shell and the sunstone to create incredible items and weapons and items. But now, only the Guru of Life has the skill. Elemental power usage is forbidden. Ah, plants are so content. I wish I could be too. This is a spring of recovery. Right. Not you. I can't remember the order in here. I might have to look that up. That's the Sun Keep you see on the southern continent. A sunstone, once the source of this world's power, was kept there. Right. But when we began using our new energy source, it was sealed up just like the North Palace. They claim we don't need the energy of this tired and old planet. So there's a sunstone in there. Keep that sparkle that you just saw in mind. His only friend other than his sister is that stupid cat. What tempest rages in his head? We've been seeing a lot of Janus lately. He appears upset and paces around. And same stuff. I've got load shields, but I cannot sell them unless the Queen says it's okay. Interesting. My, you've got an unusual aura, so you must possess the skill too. It must be very primitive compared to ours, you poor things. How did we come by our skills? And why do others lack them? Who cares? Those lacking magic have always lived beneath the clouds as the earthbound ones. After all, they lack what we have. Okay, let me pull up my notes because I want to do this correctly the first time. If I could be in the right window. Okay. Okay. Top left. Bottom right. And finally you. And that opens up the path to... You found something strange. But a black rock is inside. So, that black rock is an equipable that invokes the triple tech Dark Eternal. If we go to Chrono, it is not available for him to equip. If we go to Marl, it is available for her to equip. If we go to Luca, it is available for her to equip. Frog, Isla, and Robo cannot equip it. Which means we're missing someone. Just keep that in mind. Okay. The Ocean Palace lies deep beneath the waves. It's a symbol of the Queen's power. The palace is a source of light which sustains all living things. Queen Zeal the Great. The Earthbound ones are being allowed to work on the construction of the palace, so they do have a purpose after all. The construction of the Ocean Palace is behind schedule. Eternal Palace beneath the waves, it'll be a sight to see when it's done. Indeed, that great aeroplane Blackbird which Balthazar built. When it soars in the sky, it looks alive. Balthazar is truly a genius. And one last room. If we go up here, we found a speed tab. Now, remember that blinking light I told you to keep mind of? We just picked it up. I heard Shala's powers far exceed those of her mother. Then there's her stepbrother, Janus. He's of royal blood, but he doesn't seem to have a speck of magic. I'm working on a tab that will boost magical skill, but my precious products have been disappearing lately. Must be that the naughty new that hide them. They love pranks. What can I do? We check this out. Oops, that's a defective item. Too bad, huh? Haha. Can't seem to talk to him. I heard a strange prophet has come to the palace. I don't know the details, but I heard he has uncanny powers. Zeal's advances stem from a new energy source. Its power surpasses that of the elements. The gurus of life, time, and reason live in Zeal. Their skill and knowledge is supreme. Water summons wind. Wind makes fire dance. That is your hint on the order of the books, by the way. A guru once told me that the Sunstone could store the almost infinite energy of our sun. But if its energy were used up, it would lose its glow and change into a moonstone. Did you know a moonstone can be recharged if you leave it in the sun? But it takes eons, so it's unlikely for us to see that gorgeous glow again. So, they've used up the original source of their power, and they are seeking a new source of power. Okay. Not much time left for this episode, but I do want to do one more thing. Shouldn't take too long, because we only need to talk to... if I could stop doing that. Because we only really need to talk to one person. Although I want to talk to two people right quick. One is right here. Could you scratch my back? No, but yes. Thanks. You got it. Phew. Phew, thank you. You discovered the news scratch point. Yeah, it seems pointless, but we'll be getting to that in a second. Visitors, do you like plants? Yeah. Oh, you're just like me. But the Queen ordered me to burn the sapling I received from the Guru of Life. He said it was a magical sapling with the powers to cure the environment. What shall I do? Secretly plant it. We have a reason for this. You're right. Even if it is the Queen's command, the Guru of Life gave it to me. I can't burn it. I'm going to grow it with love. Someday it may save the environment. If you do not do this now, it will be quite a while before you can. Before you'll have the chance to do it. Before you will again have the chance. And you want to tell her to cultivate it in secret. You want to tell her to disobey her queen. There's a very good reason for it. Okay, so yes, we went all the way there only to come back. But that's because I don't want to advance the story yet. I want to come up here. Scratch, scratch. Oh. Scratch, scratch. Whew. Scratch, scratch. Haha. Magic tab. Remember what this guy said. The news are hiding magic tabs. Now, unfortunately, you can only get one magic tab that way, but it is worth it. Okay, so that should be all that I really want to do. Yeah, that's all I really want to do. And all that's left to do is to return to the palace and do everything that we need to do to advance the story. But for the time being, this will be Draco Breach reporting out. God bless and safe travels.